Hello everyone, my name is Rafal and welcome to my vlog. So on today's vlog, I would like to continue our discussion about creating interesting backgrounds. So on my last video, we were talking a little bit about different materials which I use to create this interesting patterns, interesting bokeh. And today I want to kind of continue this, and I would like to kind of share with you guys how I create different colors on my backgrounds. And this is also one of the most common questions I've been receiving from you guys, and you always ask about like how you make those backgrounds so colorful and how you kind of make this work. So today I want to share everything with you guys, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and also it's really inexpensive to do that. And actually I will probably give you some kind of new concepts and then some new ideas which will help you to create some stunning colorful backgrounds. So basically I started creating different colors with gels. So this is basically the entire idea behind it, and I purchased way back gels from a company called RETOUCHING, and I link them to the description so you guys gonna kind of see what exactly they do. And those gels are, you know, pretty, I would say, well made. They pretty straightforward. There's, I would say, nothing complicated when it comes to them. You basically have to attach them to your speedlight and then you're ready to go. Also, the material they've used, they're pretty solid. You know, you can kind of bend them, you can do tons of stuff with them, and they, you know, you cannot really wreck them. They're gonna last for pretty much ever. The one issue which I have with those gels is that you only have one color, and you know, you can use one color. Sometimes what I used to do, and you guys probably noticed on some of my images, I use split colors. So I put two gels side by side on my speedlights, and that's how you create two colors background. But at some point I thought this is not good enough, and you know, I wanted to create, I would say, gels which gives me multiple different colors, so I can actually create certain patterns with different colors, and those gels, they didn't allow me to do that. So I come up with idea which is pretty simple and pretty straightforward, and you guys are gonna probably laugh at this. I actually found a piece of plastic which is kind of see-through, so I cut it out kind of the same shape as, you know, the gels from this, you know, other company, and on the top of that, now I'm allowed to paint it over with different colors. And in order to do that, I use Sharpies, which again is pretty simple idea. You can go to any store. Seems like Sharpies are sold everywhere, so you can kind of get them. And I got like, there's I think 50 of them, which gives you basically endless amount of you know, colors which you can use for creating this, you know, I would say custom made gels. And I create another one which I kind of show you what kind of material I'll use. Actually, a couple days ago, my wife, she got Chinese food, and this box had this plastic cover which is kind of see-through, and I cut it out, you know, basically the gel, and yeah, and it's pretty much ready to go. So you don't have to buy any specific, I would say, material, any specific plastic, as long as it's fairly durable, it's see-through, and it's pretty much, you know, ready to go. You need to just cut it out the shape which you're looking for. If you have different type of, I would say, speedlight, which is, let's say, circular, you can also cut it out to whatever you know, shape you want, so you can really customize it the way you want. And basically the next step is you have to basically paint it over with your Sharpies. So I have another one here which is already actually painted, and this is how this whole thing look like, basically ready to go. The one I would say a little tip I would like to share with you guys: whenever you guys gonna paint it over, make sure you paint it on both sides. What happens is you guys gonna create more saturated colors, and basically they're gonna look way better on the background. So don't paint it just from one side, just kind of paint it on both and make sure you cover all these little areas to kind of make this kind of like as saturated as possible. So the next step is, when you have this custom gel ready to go, you have to mount this to your speed light. And to do that, I used wristbands, which also you can get literally anywhere, any store. You can kind of buy them also online. They're really inexpensive, and also, like, the size for like a regular wristband, they fit perfectly the speed light. So basically you just put this whole thing on the speed light, and this is how you can kind of mount this gel. So let me kind of do that right now, so you see how simple that is. You kind of put on one end, you put on the other end over here, and you are ready to go. And basically you have to just kind of put your speed light on some kind of like a stand, aim it towards your background, and you're gonna create interesting colors on your background. And as I said, this idea, it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. It's nothing complicated. You can come up with different ideas when it comes to how to put those colors, how to mix them up. Sky is the limit, and every time you're shooting a headshot session, you can use different pattern, you can use different colors, you can do tons of different stuff. I found this very useful, and I found this very interesting, and also different colors works different way, but the results are stunning. I'll show you some images, and you guys gonna be blown away what kind of as I said, results you're gonna get out of this. And I actually stopped using those other one color gels. I'm actually right now using most of the time my custom gel, which, as I said, is pretty simple, and always gives me some new ideas and new results, and looks pretty much fantastic. So I hope that was interesting, and that gives you a little bit of more understanding how to create those colorful backgrounds. As you guys probably noticed, it's not complicated, it's not difficult, it's pretty easy process. And if you guys are gonna have any other specific questions, or if there's anything else you would like to add to this video, please feel free to share those information with me. Contact me through social media, or you can send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to discuss this further. And if you have any additional thing you would like to kind of ask, or there's something which I missed or still kind of sounds for you complicated, again, please feel free to contact me. I'll be more than happy to explain this whole thing in much greater detail. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking that long. I really appreciate that, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye bye.